Since 2009, the United States Mint has minted and issued the gold dollar coins that honor Native Americans and celebrate the important contributions made by Native American tribes and individuals to the development and the history of the United States. In 2027, the Native American golden dollar will honor Dr. Susan LaFlesche Picotte. Dr. Picotte of the Omaha tribe is widely acknowledged as the first Native American to earn a medical degree. She provided medical care for the people she lived with on the Omaha Reservation, and she built the first privately funded hospital on a Native American reservation. She was born into the Omaha tribe on their reservation in the remote Nebraska territory, where she grew up learning the customs, language, dances, and songs of the Omaha people. She observed nearly impossible access that the Omaha had to adequate medical care. And as a child, she witnessed people die, but one of the defining moments is when she witnessed a sick elderly Omaha woman die when the local doctor was called several times but never came. That moment became a defining, motivating factor for her to become a doctor, not only for the Omaha people, but for all people who needed her help. Now, in 1889, at that time in U.S. history, it was rare for women and really unheard of for Native American women to receive formal medical training. But Picotte graduated at the top of her class from the Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania. And then later that year, she returned to the Omaha Reservation and began working as a physician. Dr. Picotte worked exhaustive hours, often traveling great distances on horseback or with horse and buggy to treat critically ill patients. She would frequently stay overnight to cook and care for those patients who might have died alone without her. Throughout her lifetime, she covered 1,300 square miles of open prairie and treated over 1,200 patients. In 1913, Picotte realized her dream of building a hospital on the Omaha Reservation so that her patients did not have to travel great distances for surgeries. Picotte passed away in 1915, but the Dr. Susan LaFlesche Picotte Memorial Hospital carried on its mission until 1944, and then it was transformed to serve in other capacities. It was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1993, and then in 2025, it was dedicated as the Dr. Susan LaFlesche Picotte Center, where the Omaha community utilizes it as a community center where they can learn, celebrate culture, pursue opportunities, and still obtain vital health and social services. Let's go ahead and take a look at the designs for the 2027 Native American Golden Dollar. Design 1 depicts Dr. Picotte, medical bag beside her, caring for an elderly Omaha woman who was covered with an Omaha pattern blanket. Picotte's desire to pursue medicine began when she witnessed an elderly Omaha woman die without medical care. Design 2 portrays Dr. Picotte wearing an Omaha patterned garment on horseback, holding her medical bag as she travels to care for her patients. Indicating her life in two worlds, the background shows a teepee, an earthen lodge, and the hospital she built. The rod of Asclepius is included as an international symbol of medicine. Four hills define the landscape, serving as a reference to the four hills of life, an indigenous metaphor for the stages of life from infancy to old age, all stages that Dr. Picotte provided care for. Designs 3 and 3A depict her holding her stethoscope as she prepares to care for a patient. The inscription, "Against the Current," is both a translation of the word Omaha and a reference to her grit and determination to become a doctor. The shining sun is included as a symbol of hope. In 3, four hills define the horizon line, while in 3A, the rod of Asclepius is included as an international symbol of medicine. 3 and 3A are some of my favorites from this series. In Design 4, she is featured wearing the rod of Asclepius as a reference to medicine. In the foreground, she appears on her horse with the hospital behind her. The border includes an Omaha applique pattern. Design 5 feature her when she is a little older. She is wearing an Omaha garment with a pattern and a stethoscope, as well as her medical bag. In the background is her hospital. I actually do like this one, I think, to portray who she was and what she has accomplished. Design 6 features her wearing a stethoscope and an Omaha garment, holding a model of her hospital. On her collar is a lilac, flowers that she included in her vision of her hospital. Design 7 and 7A show her on horseback carrying medicine with an Omaha pattern depicted in the border. On the left, the rod of Asclepius symbolizes medicine. Number 7 includes a reference to the 4 hills of life, whose shape is derived from a pattern shown on a dress she wore at her graduation from the Hampton Institute, which she attended leading up to medical school. 7A features a background divided into 4 sections representing the 4 winds or 4 directions, a significant symbolic and spiritual concept for the Omaha. I do also like both 7 and 7A as the designs for this dollar. In designs 8, 8A, and 8B, she is wearing a stethoscope and holding her medical bag. In 8 and 8A, she is depicted with her hospital. In 8B, she is superimposed over an outline of the Omaha Reservation. The background consists of lilacs, flowers that she included in her vision for the hospital. I think 8B is probably my favorite design overall for these, and I think this would look really good in proof and reverse proof versions. Also, something I did not mention is that all of the design feature the Omaha words for Omaha and doctor. And so you can see that there in the outline of the Omaha Nation. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If I'm being honest, none of these designs really jumped out at me, but I had indicated what some of my favorites were. So let me know what you guys think. I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comments.